Thanks so much to Jackie. Let me see, 52 minutes past the hour, you're with OS. Now, you might have heard our chat yesterday with two people from Wuhan, the epicenter of the epidemic in China. We were talking about a color coding system to try and identify people who might be infected with the coronavirus and COVID-19. And we wanted to explain a little bit more about how this works. So first of all, you need to download one of two apps on your smartphone. Let's hear more from our China media analyst, Kerry Allen.
Most people in China actually already have these apps on their phone. One is WeChat, which is like a Chinese version of WhatsApp and is used for talking to friends. And the other is Alipay. And this is an app that people can link to their bank accounts, which means that they don't have to carry cash when they go out. What they can do is they can scan their phone to pay in supermarkets, at entertainment venues, and they can pay as you go on public transport. Both of these apps have a QR code system, kind of like a barcode. So when people visit businesses, they can use their phone's camera to scan other barcodes. And everybody has a personal barcode themselves, so friends can use their cameras to scan and connect with each other. And now what's happened is the Chinese government has given people a personal health barcode based on their travel history and their medical records. Now to get this, people use WeChat or Alipay and they enter their name and their ID number onto the app. They also register with facial recognition, so the government knows they are who they say they are. And then they get their code. If they've not been around anybody who is currently being treated for either COVID-19 as a confirmed or a suspected case, their code is green. And now, when people travel and they go to parks, restaurants, bars, clubs, they have to scan this code so that the government knows that they are not a risk. But now imagine somebody who doesn't have symptoms of COVID-19 suddenly gets sick, or they suddenly start being treated as if they're asymptomatic. Imagine they travelled on one bus to their local supermarket and then home. It is very easy for WeChat and Alipay to then identify anybody else that that person might have come into contact with. And then these people's codes may turn yellow, meaning that they are a potential risk and they might want to stay indoors and self-isolate for a while. If they then become sick themselves and need treatment, their code will turn red. And this means that they absolutely should not travel or come into contact with anybody else. And these codes are updated very, very quickly, normally within 24 hours.
Thanks so much to Kerry Allen, our China media analyst, for explaining the traffic light system, as she calls